Okay, we are standing up. We are going to get you in shape this morning, and surprisingly, the exercises you're about to see should be kind of easy for you. This is Amber Charapata. She owns Pure Barre North Shore. Next to her is Jamie Shanley, who's one of the trainers there, and they're going to make us feel strong and empowered and beautiful. So thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when I think about Pure Barre, first of all, the name's been around for a long time, and your North Shore location has been around for a long time.
Yes.
So a few things that come to my mind, Amber, when I think about it are, one, the strength that you get, the fact that you still maintain your kind of feminine look because it creates those long muscles. Is that right?
Yes.
But the other thing I think of is, what if I can't do it? Is that common?
For sure, yes.
But I'm wrong.
Right.
So you, Jamie, are an instructor there.
Yes.
Y'all kind of meet people where they are. Is that right? If you're coming in and you're not fit yet, that's okay.
Absolutely. We have modifications for any type of injury, any type of fitness level until you build your strength and move forward.
You're able to offer that, I guess, in part because you have 4 different classes to choose from.
Right. Yes, we have 4 different class types. We have a classic Pure Barre class, a line which is a lot more stretching, balance, and flexibility. Empower is our cardio class that has cardio sprints where your heart rate's up most of the class. And then Define is our newest class with strength training with heavier weights.
So it's a lot to choose from. And not everyone's going to come through the door knowing really what they're walking into yet. So you offer the first class for free.
Yes,
Is that right?
right. It's called Engage. It's a 30-minute class, and it features all 4 of our class types, so you can see what we have to offer.
So in that 30 minutes, you get a little taste of everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, if you have any health concerns, should they let you know that beforehand? Like the one that's the heavier cardio, is that going to be an issue for some people?
Yes, we reach out to all new people beforehand to see if they have any injuries or limitations. So we're welcoming them into the door already knowing that.
Okay, so you can talk a good game about the fact that you want everyone to feel welcome when they come in, and of course you do, but here you stand before us, these 2 beautiful women, totally fit, and then Amber likes to brag, I think, on the people who she loves in her life, so she was real quick to brag on Jamie. You're a mother of 9.
I am, yes.
And you've overcome back surgery.
Yes.
And that's kind of what brought you to Pure Barre.
It was.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you were able to not only lose the weight that you gained from not being able to be mobile, but you gained a lot of strength and response.
Absolutely.
So what you have on the floor, they look pretty simple weights, but that's going to be the secret to our success?
Yes, in combination with lots of other things.
All right, so give us an example of what you would do in a class.
So we can start with our Align class.
Okay.
Which is balance and strength. So a lot of it is in the center of the room. You do not have a bar, so it's about your body and building your flexibility, your strength, your stability.
Okay.
One very simple move, and Amber can help demo. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Ball is long in front of you, pressing into the palm.
Okay.
And then you just squat down, reach your arms overhead.
No, I'm not going to pretend.
You're strengthening through the tops of the backs of the thighs. If you squeeze your ball super hard, you engage your lats right underneath your underarms.
Okay.
As well.
I know from personal experience that what you just did is very hard because that's not easy to lean back and keep your feet on the floor.
And shift your hips back.
And shift your hips.
And not arch the
But that's helping your core.
Absolutely.
Is it
Everything that we do in Pure Barre is core.
Is it also helping your back muscles?
Yes, because the stronger that your core is, the less impact it is on your low back.
Okay.
With the ball and you're reaching overhead, you're also engaging through the back muscles, upper back.
So what happens on your first visit when you go to do that and you're like me and you go?
Sometimes I would say if this bothers your shoulders, for instance, you can hold the ball at your chest.
Okay.
And if it doesn't feel good to sink as low as I do, you just make your range of motion smaller.
Okay.
Until you build.
Customize.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What about the red?
So we use these resistance bands in just about all of our classes. But something simple, you double up your tube, place it around the tops of your thighs, feet are hip width apart parallel, hands to your hips, rise to your tippy toes, bend your knees, sink your seat toward knee level. You're in an isometric hold here, tops of thighs, backs of thighs engaged. Your core is tight as well.
Okay.
And then small movements, down an inch, up an inch. And that causes an isolation in the tops of your thighs. And then an isometric movement you hold, bringing your muscle to fatigue as quickly as you can,
Yeah.
which sometimes creates a shake.
And I know that you do this all the time.
I do.
And yet you still feel that shake.
Instantly, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't panic when that happens to you, because
No.
that's the intent. That's
Yes.
working.
Yes, trying to bring your muscle to fatigue as quickly as possible is
And what is the methodology? Like, what is it that happens to your muscle when you bring it to that fatigue? And then
so
release
it helps to break down the muscle to build the muscle back up. And then we couple that with stretching. So you get the muscle engaged, you hold it there, and then at the end of each section you stretch it out.
Okay.
Which is what creates long, lean muscle.
Okay, I only have about a minute left. Do you want to
Okay.
show me with the dumbbell?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So this is from our newest class, Define, and Amber's just going to demonstrate some bicep curls, soft bend in your knees, and full range of motion, all the way to the shoulders, extend all the way down. So biceps, pull your arms up, triceps engage as you release.
Okay. Your training came through Pure Barre,
Yes.
so you know thoroughly in and out what you're doing, and the science and the
Yes.
everything behind it, the exercise physiology behind
Yes.
all of it. How often should you come to get the maximum result? 3 times
We
a
recommend
week?
at least 3 times a week to
Okay.
learn the technique and really start to see results.
And then once you've learned those, can you do some of it at home as well, or is the 3 times a week sufficient?
It's sufficient to
Okay.
be coming 3 times a week. Yeah.
Because you don't want to overdo it.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we do encourage rest days.
So they are our inspiration. You are to walk through the door feeling confident about yourself coming in, even more confident going out. The first class is free. It's called Engage, so give them a call. It is Pure Barre North Shore. There is their phone number and their website. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.